To me, the value of having a beautiful lawn is about more than curb appeal. It's about having a great place for my kids to play, for my family to gather, for us to invite friends over and just really enjoy being outside. I have got tons of weeds, I've got rocks, I've got sticks, and we've got bare patches, and it's time to just wipe it all out and start fresh. And the best way to do that is with a broad spectrum herbicide like what I'm spraying right now. I just got this from my local home improvement store. There's plenty of natural options out there as well, and just read the label and you're off to the races. I'm watching for it to be clearly dead. That's when I'm ready to rake it up and clear it off. I'm lucky I have a sprinkler system I've already installed, but if I didn't have one, now's a great time to look into it. Orbit.com has a great planning tool on their website that will lay it out and make it a really simple process. It's one small step for me, one giant leap for my yard. A little bit of muscle, and I gotta get dirty. Whew. Now that we've got all the old stuff ripped out, what I'm gonna do is use my rake and my shovel and clearing it out, trying to get it as level as possible before we lay the new sod. So I'm getting it nice and smooth. One cool trick that I learned is when I'm finished raking all the grass, I can actually flip my rake over and use the back side of it to push and pull the dirt to get that nice smooth finish that I'm looking for. Oh, I like to treat the sprinkler heads with reckless abandon. The guideline that I'm following around the edges and around the sprinkler heads, you want to be sure that you're coming in 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch below where we started, so that with the sod and the dirt that's underneath it, it lays out exactly the way we want it. Kind of got a man-made hole here that I'm going to have to fill in. Now it's time to make sure everything's nice and level. You might find some low-lying spots or holes in your yard. And so what you can do is buy lawn soil and actually fill in this hole. Yeah, that looks good. Then I'll grab the rake and just smooth out the edges. Good as new. After the area is all cleared of debris and we've picked up all the rocks, all that good stuff, we don't want to lay sod on a dry surface because we want to go ahead and stimulate those roots to start growing, and they need to touch moisture down underneath the sod. So we're going to go ahead and get everything wet before we start to lay the sod out for the whole yard. We want to get it evenly wet. We don't need the water to be pooling, but we don't want any dry spots either, so pay attention to where you're spraying. All right, so I'm going to check it now. Really what we're going for is just damp to the touch. We're good.